Hey everybody, my name is Megan Ashman and I am a Diamond with Plexus, and I'm so excited to be here and part of this Focus February series. In the last 2 years that I've been with Plexus, these training series have been absolutely my favorite thing. I love to learn from others and just see how different people run their businesses, and it brings so much insight to the way that we can show up to our own business. And so we're super, super fortunate to have a group of people that are willing to do these videos to help others that may or may not be on their specific teams. So I appreciate everybody so much for taking the time to do these because I have personally learned insane amounts of great information from them. So, something that's super important to me in my business is showing up every day with intention. We can get very caught up in this world of distraction and putting our business off to the side because we're busy making reels or focusing on that niche content that Shalene Johnson talked about at Super Saturday, or making sure we're getting followers or watching the numbers, or we're busy taking care of our kids or real life stuff. We've all got sports to go to. We've got meals to cook. We've got houses to clean. We've got husbands to go on dates with, all the things. And I think each one of us can come up with at least 25 excuses every single day to not put the work into our business. And that's what they are. They're excuses. I'm sure that triggered somebody. We can justify them any way we want to, but in the end, they are reasons that we are coming up with in our head to not do the intentional work in our business, to put off till later. We are so blessed to be able to work from our phones in the car line at school or from the barn, or whether you're at the grocery store or running errands and you're in the passenger seat with your husband. But it can also be something that can destroy our business very quickly because we have so much time freedom and we aren't sitting at that cubicle from 9 to 5 in this office building. The hours that we put into this business can be pushed off very easily. So, I wanted to share a couple things that I do to get my work done intentionally every single day. So, I do the same exact thing every single morning to keep myself accountable. Cassandra Roberts is a Plexus ambassador, sorry, Plexus ambassador that made this awesome Excel spreadsheet, like a template for projections that I use every single day. I am not an Excel person. I think that just like does not connect in my head. So fortunately, we have somebody that made this template that we can get from her and use it for our own business every single day. So every morning, I'll check out my projections and I look at my goal for the month. I figure out how many new VIPs I need or reorders to get to that goal. And I do that every single day. So I have this goal that I create in the beginning of the month, and I'm looking at that goal every single day to know what I need to do, where I need to go to get to that end game. Um, I'm looking at credit card declines every single day, the people on the perks report who've turned their subscriptions off, and I'm sending those messages out first thing. The next thing that I do is I check in with my leaders. I know who's serious about this business because we talk every single morning. We talk about their morning rounds, we talk about their projections and their goals. And so we look at that to know what we're going to do each day and where we need to focus our time intentionally. And you don't have to be on your phone all day long. But when you're on your phone, you want to be putting in that intentional work. I'm going to keep bringing up the word intentional because it's so key to be successful in this type of industry when you aren't sitting at an office at a computer screen all day long trying to get the work in. Intentionally putting the time in each day to check those morning things and do the social media is so key. The daily IPAs or income producing activities are a must. You want to be following the new accounts every day and building the relationships with new people. It doesn't even have to be about Plexus, and it shouldn't always be about Plexus. I always make sure to imagine I'm sitting across from this person that I'm talking to face to face and having a real life conversation. If you're sending an awkward, cold message to someone you've never spoken to and talking to them about gut health, think about how that would look on their end and how you would receive it if that were you on the other side. We've all gotten weird, spammy messages from someone we haven't talked to since middle school trying to get us to order their products. You don't want to be that person, but you can build real relationships with people, not talking about Plexus, that are going to pay off down the road. So make sure you're always putting yourself in that position of the other person and make sure you'd feel comfortable hearing what you had to say. So you want to be following up with people that you've talked to previously about the products or business. I will still go back to a post I made a year ago or a year and a half ago and check in with those people that didn't order then because maybe they're ready now. Maybe they just needed to see a message from you pop up saying, "Hey, how's it been? I hope you're doing well." Which will trigger them to go check out your page and be like, "Oh yeah, we talked about Plexus a year ago. I think I want to try it now. It's the new year. I'm ready." Oh my gosh, sorry, my nose is so itchy. Okay, making sure you show up for your team is key. My team knows that I'm one of the first people to check into our team chat every single morning. My consistency shows them how to lead their teams by consistently showing up. You hear it all the time, but the speed of the leader is the speed of the team, and they will do what you do. If you want your team to show up every single day and put in the work in every single day, then you need to lead by example. If I was still teaching and the principal didn't show up for 4 days out of the week, do you think the teachers would be showing up every single day to work their butts off? No way. You have to lead by example. Why do you think there's captains on sports teams? They're the leaders of the team that are the most consistent, that show up every day and give it their all and lead by example. Whether that's showing up or doing the IPAs or adding new ambassadors and VIPs, if you want your team to be growing their businesses, you need to be growing yours as well. And you need to be showing that to your team. It's super easy to get caught up in that management mode when you have a team. So make it part of your day to be building your own level ones. We have a daily countdown in our team chat that we work down every single day. And when we hit that daily goal, we do a prize or we do a fun mystery number or incentive. But it keeps people working. And then they see I'm also building my team right along with them building their teams. Another thing that I think is super important in this business is to always be learning. Take the time to listen to the podcasts or read the books or hop over to YouTube and watch videos like these that from people that have so much knowledge. You can never know everything and there's so many available opportunities to learn. I know who's going to be successful on my team and who's not just by seeing the ones who watch the podcast that I send. Or if I find a great video, I'm sending it to the team chat and I can tell who's watched it, who hasn't watched it, and I can see the growth in the people that do take the time to watch those or read the books or do the things. It's super, super important, and you're never going to know everything. It's so important to personally grow in this business, and it benefits your real life outside of Plexus and your business life. Um, I think one of the most important things in this entire business is to make sure your team knows that you care about them, that you appreciate them, that you're there for them. And that doesn't mean hand holding and babysitting anybody. It means that they know that they're not just a number to you or they're not just 100 points or 50 points. They are an actual person that you care about and you want them to succeed. You're there for them to help them be successful. You have that vision in your mind of what they can be and you portray that to them. So you want to create a team atmosphere where it's a community that everybody enjoys, where your team will want to show up more because the team chat is fun. Everybody's cheering each other on. Everybody's super supportive. One thing we don't do in our team chat is negativity or complaining. As soon as somebody says something negative or complaining, I don't even have to say anything because somebody else will pop in and be like, "Hey, we don't do negativity here. Let's talk in our three-way chat if you've got an issue, but this is a positive space and this is where we cheer each other on and support each other in a positive manner." And they know that everybody appreciates that because they know it's not going to be a toxic environment. Um, knowing that your team is appreciated and cared about is a top priority and people feel it. So, in summary, we all have crazy, busy lives, and being intentional with our time is what's going to set you apart in this business. Creating the content, having the fun, making the reels, being a present mom and wife, cleaning your house, cooking your dinner, are all super important. But don't forget to do the actual work that's going to move the needle forward every single day. I hope that this was helpful, and I cannot wait to see what everybody else shares during this Focus February time. These videos have changed my whole business. So I hope that it was helpful to you. Have a great day and look forward to talking with you all.